Welcome to Socionext and the Nessum demo. Socionext stands as a pillar of excellence and reliability in the networking sector. I'm here with Tomislav Drenski, who is Marketing Manager at Socionext. Tomislav, could you explain what Nessum is?
That's an excellent question. Where to begin with? Maybe the best is to start with the Nessum Alliance, which was established in October 2023. At the moment, there are 26 companies in it, and some special promoting companies and special companies as well. What are they doing? So basically, there are board memberships, of course, to check on the alliance itself. There is technical working groups, there is marketing working groups, and very important, there is also a standardization working group. So what is going to happen within this alliance? There's a certified product which ensures we have a complete ecosystem, Nessum ecosystem, which also then allows and justifies to have interoperability over different products and over different countries worldwide. Okay, so maybe the question is then, what does Nessum really promote, right? So we know about the members, but Nessum promotes itself long distance, reliable and secure data transmission. And this is done via any kind of cable. So whatever cable it is, anything that is conductive can be used to transmission or monitor and control devices. And it's not only cabling system, Nessum also enhanced now the portfolio that it also allows for wireless communication. So you can have also transmissions over air or even underwater or undersea kind of transmissions.
And how does it compare to other PLCs?
Yes, like mentioned, HD PLC enables long distance, very safe data communication. But it also has a broadband, which means it transmits high data rates. So you can transmit 250 megabits per second over long distances, right? And if you compare it now, for example, to a narrowband solution, then you will see narrowband solutions are only up to hundreds or several hundred of kilobits, right? But they also have long distance, but they cannot have the high data transmission or the security. Then there's, of course, the midband solutions. They allow transmissions up to, for example, round about 10 megabits per second, but they do not have the long reach or the security. So the new Nessum solution, HDPLC based, fourth generation, has all in one. So it has the benefits of all technologies and is at the moment a state-of-the-art solution, which is the best Powerline communication solution available in the world at this stage.
I can see your demonstration is a Nessum radar sensor concept. How does the radar sensor work with Nessum?
Yes, so as you can see, we have here a demo setup, one with the 60 gigahertz radar sensors from Socionext, here one with 24 gigahertz radar sensors from Socionext. These devices or solutions for itself are state-of-the-art, but in this demo, and compared with Nessum, I just want to show how easy it is to control any kind of devices. Could be radar sensors, but could be light systems, or like I said, aircon systems. Any terminal could be controlled via Nessum. It has data transmissions. You can monitor or control devices over it. The special feature of our chipset for Nessum from Socionext is that it's a very, very small device. It's only 7 by 7 millimeters big. It has only single supply of 3.3 volt. It has a very low power consumption of 200 milliwatts only, right? And it has all the interfaces needed for industrial standard. So in this demo, we, for example, use a Powerline cable to control the sensors, and you have an Ethernet connection to control the master device, whereas here you have a UART cable to control the devices and have a demo up and running. But there's also SPI interfaces, like the UART interfaces, RMI interfaces, so any industrial standard can be used basically and controlled with our device. Furthermore, we also support other industrial standards like BACnet or Loanworks. At the moment, we are also looking into other protocols like KNX and how to support, implement it together with Nessum.
Are there any specific use cases where Nessum technology plays a vital role?
Actually, Nessum is in particular very good for many kind of different use cases because it has all these different feature sets implemented in different modis, right? So for example, as already mentioned, key application for Nessum and this Powerline communication would be smart metering, smart meter gateways, right? Or smart city kind of application, which includes street lighting. So here, important is, like I said, long reliable communication, which is very secure, right? Which is a very big feature of the Nessum solution and our chipset. Another kind of application, which is different, would be smart building solutions or building management kind of solutions, where maybe the long distance does not play so much of a role, where more important is that it's small size, that it's cheap, that it has low power. Especially very important for building management kind of applications is that you can connect many, many nodes. Like I said, you can connect up to 1,000 nodes. That's a very important feature for this kind of applications. So Nessum, again, is in that case a perfect fit. What I didn't mention so far is also there is a kind of special technology used within Nessum. So it's used the OFDM technology, which is very noise reluctant, so it's very strong against noise. And it also enables flexible channel wavelets. So as you can see here on the screen, for example, we have a complete channel and you can screen out, or we call it notching out, defined frequencies, right? So it depends on where it's implemented. For example, for smart meter gateways or smart metering, depending on the country, you are not allowed to transmit data or anything in particular frequency bands. And our solution would enable to really cut out any frequency band you want and adapt the solution to the country's regulations which are there at this stage. For building management, this might be also interesting, right? But there's more the nodes and the security which are important. Other items or use cases which are important are industrial communications, e-mobility, renewable energies, right? All these kind of very new technologies which are coming up at the moment. And here important is that the Nessum, because of the broadband and the high speed it has, also enables real-time data communications, bidirectional data communications. You can have clusters and all these kind of things enabled with this technology. And of course, which other use cases, it can really, really support and bridge technologies which has trouble in certain environments. Like if you are in a tunnel environment or an elevator environment where wireless communication wouldn't be able to really transmit, right, underground or, as I said, under sea, you could use Nessum as a bridging technology. You use the cables which are existent, right, and then connect the wireless infrastructure. One thing maybe which I also forgot, which is very important for the building management thing, is that you can use any kind of wire within Nessum. So not only Powerline cables, you could use flat cables, you could use coax cables, right? Twisted pair cables are very common in data communications, and you can use any kind of cable. Everything what is electrical can cope with electricity, right? And for building management, if you have a new building, of course, maybe you do not mind putting a dedicated special new cable into the building. But there's many, many old buildings which needs renovating and needs upgrading because the needs are really getting bigger and bigger. And then, of course, Nessum is a perfect medium to do that because you can use, as I said, the infrastructure available in the building, any kind of cable, you can use and just plug in. You don't have to rip out the whole infrastructure and redecorate the whole thing. You just use whatever is available, which is a huge advance and a huge cost-saving factor for such kind of application and use cases, right? And last but not least, if we talk about use cases, as I said, there's an alliance, there's a certified program, there's an ecosystem available, right? Which is no other Powerline communication has this at the moment available in the world. So it's a really state-of-the-art solution and the best solution at the moment out in the market if it comes into any kind of Powerline communications or any kind of cable communications.
Think Solution SoC, think Socionext. For more information, visit our website. The link is provided in the description below.